Good evening. What is going on? Hold on, let me adjust some things here. Oh, mercy me. It's like my kids had lowered the seat again. It's Halloween week, everybody. Halloween week. You guys ready? You guys ready for the scares? I'm happy to report that I have a script for a Halloween special. I have an idea. I have an idea how I want to present it. So that will be released on Halloween, hopefully. Hopefully everything goes smooth. I have it planned out over the course of the week, and I should be ready to have it out on Halloween. How's everyone doing tonight? Good, I hope. I hope everyone's staying healthy and safe and is not getting too caught up in the politics. Everyone's enjoying life. I don't really have much to say at the moment. Just chilling. Get my kids to sleep. I thought, you know what? Vampire's Melody is a good game for me to play. It's a good game for me to play, especially on the weekdays. Because it essentially is just a story. Just a book. I can read it for about an hour. And then go to bed. Not have my blood boiled. You know, if I'm killed a billion times in Doom or Castlevania or anything like that. Will this be the last time that I stream Vampire's Melody before Halloween? Maybe. Maybe it's possible. It is possible. It certainly is possible. But at least we get a little bit, a little bit of vampire. Vampiro. You like the vampire, yes? Who's a vampire? I went hiking yesterday with my son. It's been a long time since he saw his best friend. And I was actually able to convince his dad to go out on a little hike on a nature trail. And my son, he loved it. He loved it. It was really good. It was a really nice hike. It was fall. You can't even picture a better image of fall. It was so fall-ish. Fallish. And then afterwards, just my family, we all went to pick apples for the second time in the season. Golden Rush was all that was available. Which is kind of a tart apple. You know, I'm not used to the tart apples, but I did eat 2 of them out there in the orchard. And I developed a taste for them. I guess they get sweet in storage, so I'm looking forward to that. See how they taste after a while. Oh, there's Bucking Dubs, glass and water quality. Glass and water. All your smoking needs. Type in Ross Dude for a 15% discount. I did get the donuts. I did get the apple donuts, as a matter of fact. And there's one left. And I'm saving it for tomorrow. I guess they had company over today while I was at work, and they shared my donuts. That's fine, that's okay. We're all about that here in my house, good hospitality, good hosts. But there is one, they did leave one apple, a donut for me. And I'm going to do the same thing I did today for breakfast. I'm going to dip the apple donut in my coffee. Top tier, God tier apple donut in the coffee. Do it. I highly recommend it. It's delicious. Glazed apple's pretty good. I like glazed apple quite a bit. I do enjoy a good glazed apple. Do you enjoy your time off work there? Took some time off as a work? You gonna be back? Back tomorrow, I take it. I'm taking Friday off, actually. I decided, hey, why the hell not? Take Friday off. Get ready for Halloween, All Hallows Eve. Get ready. Make sure I'm prepared to do battle with ghouls and ghosts and all manner of demons. Yeah, it's good to hit that reset button, every once in a while. It's good to recharge those batteries. It's good to wear a certain backpack, from time to time. Yeah, you catch my drift there. You get what I'm saying about the backpack. It's an inside joke. Don't worry, I'm not going to spill the beans. It is 1 p.m. Or no, shit, it's 1 a.m. It is 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. We're just chilling out. Got some spooky sounds going. Oh, what? Well, damn. Well, oh well. I mean, I guess you could still wear the backpack, I guess. I mean, no one would know the difference, right? Well, I hope she gets past that, at least. That ain't fun. Doesn't sound fun, at least. Found a Lego arm on the floor here. I thought, well, is it my Darth Vader Lego arm? Did my son destroy my Darth Vader? He did not. Good. So I don't know where this Lego arm comes from. Some poor Lego figure was, of course, mishandled by some child. My kids don't know how to take care of their stuff. And I'm trying to teach my oldest to take care of his stuff. 11 p.m. news. Man tased and yeeted in Bronson Park while carrying a backpack full of sex toys. He claims that he was just playing Pokemon, bro. Yeeted. I love that word, yeeted. I feel like that's like a revived word, and I'm happy. It just like the minute I heard it too, I knew what it meant. Like there's no, it's like innate, like deep down, yeeted. You know what that is, you know. Even if you never heard the word in your life, you know what it means. Yeeted. So yeah, as I was saying, I got a script for a Halloween special that I'm gonna throw together. Should have it out in time for Halloween. The Mongols used yeet. Oh, it goes all the way back to Genghis Khan, does it? It's a good word. It's a good word. Yeet them over the walls. Exactly. Exactly. Just take the bodies and yeet them over the walls. Yeah. I haven't been yeeted in a good while, you know. I haven't been like just tossed in a good long time. Otis, you've probably never been yeeted. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's kind of bad. Oh, I got some. Oh, really? Metallica's first album, Kill 'Em All, was officially Yeet 'Em All. Interesting. Interesting little fact there. Never got too big into Metallica myself. I do remember the music video that was pretty common, kind of around the time I was going into junior high. I can't remember the name of the song. But I think the gist of the song was like about sort of like spooky dreams or something. The music video had like a tree person like wrapping his arms around a normal person or something. Man, I can't remember. Saved my life. Metallica sucks the ass out of a men's prison. Enter Sandman. Yeah, maybe it was Enter Sandman. Although I think Enter Sandman was a little earlier than this song. I think Enter Sandman and this song are the only two that I know of. Actually. Yeah, not super big into Metallica. I was big on, you know, 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson. That was my shtick. That's what I rocked. Now I sometimes get the urge to listen to their music, and I do, and I think, oh God, stuff sucks. But it's not necessarily about the lyrics. It's about the spectacle. It's about the spectacle of it all. It's the show. It's the show. We're all stars now, yeah. And the dope show, yeah. Don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me, yeah. Yeah. Mechanical Animals was actually, I think, maybe one of my first albums that I ever owned. Believe it or not. What's the one that I liked? Coma White and Rock is Dead, and I mean, I listened to that whole album quite a bit. You know, when I was 14, 15-ish. Maybe more like 15. Maybe it was like 15. I listened to that album quite a bit. Quite a bit. Saw Manson live, actually, in Seattle Key Arena. He did not sacrifice any puppies, unfortunately. Oh, I mean, fortunately. I don't want to see puppies sacrificed. I just meant to say it wasn't as crazy as the rumors made it out to be. I do remember the scent of pot perfumed the air. I did not partake, of course. Yeah, actually, my early teenage years, not early teenage years, kind of like middle teenage years, I saw a handful of shows, but then that's it. Then I just didn't see any shows ever. Well, it's not entirely true, but like they were so far and few between that I can count the number of shows I've seen like on my fingers. So like less than 10. That's a little more recent. How was Manson with Slayer? Did he at least put on a show? Yeah. I recall the Manson concert being being fun, like a lot, like high energy, good energy. Even looking back on it, the songs are kind of cringe. No, he might be getting tired. Slayer changed your life. Maybe Manson is kind of more boring, than Slayer, I guess. More. Do I call Manson kind of pop-ish? Is Manson kind of like rock pop-ish, sorta, kind of, or he became that, or I don't know. I read Manson's autobiography. I was such a Manson geek. I actually read his book and I read it all the way through, which is rare. I didn't typically get through books, when I was a teenager. Rock, yeah. But his book was just kind of a nightmare. not in like the like Halloween type nightmare, that his image kind of is, but it was more of like a just kind of a shitty existence. A lot of drugs. Well, let's get the show on the road here. Been chatting for like 20 minutes. I don't know, about his story, but somebody told me a little bit about his upbringing. Maybe it was you. You told me a little bit about his background, and it makes sense. It makes sense as the person he is now. Like, I don't think Manson's like childhood was awful, if I remember correctly. Like, he wasn't like abused or anything. He was just like a loser who became a loser who got lucky. So, yeah. Wasn't Manson in Sons of Anarchy not too long ago? Like, without all of his goth makeup, and he looks kind of, like you'd expect, like kind of just average. Maybe even like sub-average. He was engaged to Rose McGowan there for a second, who, wow, she turned out to be I don't know, like mentally ill or something. She was great in the original Scream, though. She was outstanding. She was a total babe back then. Something happened, Time, I guess, happened. Insignificance happened. I don't know. I think Marilyn Manson was even in one of her movies, Jawbreaker, or something like that. Anyways. Let's play a game. Let's play a chill game. Oh yeah, pretentious. I think pretentious is kind of like an understatement. Oh man. Maybe I will give him a listen though later tonight. It's Halloween. Maybe I'll give like a little kind of a little like flashback, like listening session to some Nine Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson. I do recall the Halloween where I was really into them. Actually, interestingly enough, I think that was a Halloween that I didn't go trick-or-treating. I can't remember exactly. Other panzer me not to make eye contact with them. Wow. Talk about elitist. Alright, so last time my stream cut out a little prematurely. Our boy Raylan here, he decided to become a beggar to get some money. And this other beggar is like getting on him for taking his territory. And I was giving this other beggar some shit. And turns out this other beggar is like a wounded warrior. Probably has PTSD or some sort of mental illness as well, but he's also missing a leg. Okay, there are like extreme circumstances where, alright, I get it. I think in this day and age, though, there's a lot of programs and stuff to help wounded warriors who suffer from mental illness and physical, handicap. I'm still gonna say panhandling is for losers and begging is for losers. We'll stick to my guns on that. I'm really sorry. I'm a newcomer and don't know all these. I'm really short of money. Though, could you let me stay here for an afternoon? I don't want to make things difficult for you either, young man, but I'll go hungry for tonight if you stay here for an afternoon. We'll starve to death if we don't have money. She has already passed out from hunger. I point to Yella sleeping at one side. You seem like an able-bodied young man. If you really need money urgently, I can tell you a way how about it. Yes, what is it? Go in this district, turn right at the crossroads until you reach the end of the street, and you will see a private blood bank. You can simply sell a small amount of your blood there, and I guarantee you will pay better than staying here for an afternoon. So, funny story. Right. Yeah, I agree with that. But funny story is that when I was dating my wife, I was spending a lot of time at her apartment. This was, when was this? 2010 ish. Yeah, 2010 ish. And my brother had stopped getting money from my dad for college because he pretty much bombed all of his classes. And he didn't have he was running off of like student aid, but he didn't have any money to go grocery shopping, and he didn't have like his pride got in the way of him from just like texting me or calling me and saying, hey, I need some food. And so for like a whole week he was all by himself without like any food. And finally he gave in and he went to donate plasma to get money for food, and he passed out at the plasma place. And I had to go get him. My mom called me and I had to go get him. And Michiko felt so bad, you know. And she bought him a whole bunch of food, and she knew his favorite candy was Whoppers, so she bought him like a whole bunch of Whoppers. None, I take it. 400 per work. Oh, none. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the thing, you know. I don't think a huge percentage of homeless people are getting the money or using the money that they get from, you know, sympathetic people to get in a better situation, you know. I mean, I don't know what that's like, you know. So I guess I really shouldn't hammer on it too much, you know. But I don't know. So some of them, you know, also might just mentally be, you know, kind of beyond repair, and like they just don't have anyone to take care of them, you know. So they just go out there and you hired a guy from 7-Eleven to mow your lawn. It wasn't Andrew, was it? he wasn't working at 7-Eleven. Sell my blood? I'm old and they don't want my blood. I've sold some when I was younger. You're selling blood very profitable? They sell those to whom? Vampires? Places that do business with vampires really exist? Of course it is profitable. As to their clientele, I'm not too sure. I heard the good quality blood from young people would be transfused into the rich and powerful, allowing them to stay young and live forever, or live longer. Anyway, these are shady dealings. Who knows what they do with it? I don't think in the real world, I don't think blood donors, I don't think it's too mysterious as to what they do with the blood. I think, you know, they use it for medical purposes to, you know, people who have blood shortages. I don't think you need to jump to like weird conclusions like the rich are bathing in it to stay young and they're vampires. Pizzagate. Old man is referencing Pizzagate. Oh, he was panning from the 7-Eleven. I see. They would actually do this sort of thing? What an act by the devil. Why are you asking so much? Okay, stop asking questions. We're poor, we can't ask questions. We just need money. Okay, hurry up and go. I've already wasted a lot of my time with you. Run along now. He's just an old man without a leg. I mean, couldn't Raylan just beat him up and take his territory? Oh. Yes, I'm going. Since there's a faster way to earn money, why am I feeling unhappy over it? Because he just wanted to sit there and get handed money. I pocket the coins in the tin can and carefully carry Yella, who is still sound asleep, on my back. I'm surprised the old man doesn't ask for that money. That money belongs to me. Stop wasting my time. Just beat that old man up, Raylan. Beat him up. Oh, this is so bad. This stream is definitely probably gonna get flagged for something. Oh, here we go. Waifu alert. Yellow opens her eyes slightly and murmurs into my ears. Nothing, you're so light. To the blood bank. It's not far. No, actually, I was told off by an old cripple man with PTSD. That was his territory. Should I be a little bit more respectful to that? Perhaps I should. You know, especially being a veteran myself, maybe I should be a little bit more understanding. Upon hearing the words blood bank, Yella suddenly becomes alert. Not yet, but once I sell my blood there, we'll have money to buy blood and bread. Shoot away from a man that only has one shoe. Only needs one shoe. Right. We can earn money more quickly than earlier. Just hold on a bit longer and we'll have enough to buy something to eat.
バカじゃないの？血を売ってそれをまたお金を払って買うなんて。それなら直接吸った方がいいじゃない。
I mean, yeah, she might as well. Didn't you say my blood has your scent? Sucking my blood is akin to sucking your own blood. Isn't that so?
私は日が沈みさえすれば食べなくても平気。あんたが食べる分だけ稼げばいいわ。
Are you worried that I could sell too much of my blood and die from it?
あんたの心配なんかしてないわ。バカなやつが勝手に自滅するのを心配してただけよ。
Yellow's tone in her voice suddenly becomes frantic. Fine, I get it. Missy, just relax a bit. Don't get too carried away and die a sudden death.
あんたみたいにバカじゃないんだから。
But you are really a vampire of principle. I would certainly find any person at random and suck his or her blood to fill my stomach if I were a very hungry vampire. I was crazed with hunger and I had even eaten the bones meant for a rich man's dog when I was a child at one time. Needless to say, I got a beating by them. Oh, okay. He actually ate dog bones? Is that what he's trying to say here? Like, not like a dog, like bones of dog, but like some bones that were meant for a dog to chew on. I gotcha. Weird.
愚かね。人道すら守れないなんて獣と同じじゃない。
When people are crazy with hunger, they are wild beasts. Yella didn't say anything further while on my back. He did. Raylan 0 and 2 lost a doggo and the trauma boy. Yeah. Yeah, Raylan, man, you gotta grow a backbone or something. I feel like I gotta grow a backbone though too. So I guess I'm in the same boat as Raylan sometimes. It's kind of like in life, you lose more than you win, like a lot. That's just life. You just have to make sure the things that you do win are like super important, like big wins. And I guess yeah, he's 0-2, but it looks like he's scoring points with Yayla, so I guess it'll all look good in the end. I don't think he was a hobo in his original time, but he is a bit of a weakling. He is a bit of a loser. By the way, you really can't eat anything at all?
Yeah. 美味しいと言われる食べ物をいろいろ食べてみたけど、どれもただろうそくを噛んでるみたいで、無理して食べてもお腹は膨れないし、諦めたわ。
Yella's words sound a bit sad. A vampire living among humans will probably be so lonely. This translation's a little weird too. Sometimes the sentences just don't sound right. Yella's words sound a bit sad. Okay, that's fine. A vampire living among humans will probably be so lonely. Will probably be so lonely. Probably would probably be a better word instead of will, I think. Speaking of tasty food, jalapeno peppers are very spicy. They are so hot, it feels as if needles are pricking your tongue. If these peppers are cut into small pieces and put in a wrap, they can enhance the flavor and will keep anyone warm for an entire day when eaten for breakfast. Can we confirm that? Can we confirm that jalapenos will keep you warm all day? I mean, I know in Breath of the Wild, the jalapeno peppers keep you warm in the winter areas.
そんなこと言われたってわからないわよ。
Although your tongue can't taste it, you can use your imagination and taste them with your brains. Taste them with your brains. Taste the jalapenos with your brains. Too big to be heated. Like by the jalapeno? To be yeeted by the jalapeno? A jalapeno probably would yeet me. Because I can't handle hot stuff very well. It's gotta be pretty mild. I was always the guy when we go to Koko's Ichiban. It's a famous curry house in Japan, and especially in Okinawa, they do a really good job. In Okinawa with the naan bread, get some cheesy naan bread with garlic chunks on it. Oh, so good. But they've got a scale of how spicy you want your curry to be, and I always did 0. No, you haven't been yeeted. I don't think you've been yeeted, except possibly by Brandon. But we all know that Brandon is a gentle soul, at heart. He may look like the death metal rocker, Sons of Anarchy motorcyclist. But we really know he just wants to chill out and play Dark Souls and Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. That's all he really wants in life. Godspeed, Brandon. Godspeed, my man. I have not tried your cookie and cream pudding. Bring some of that in to work, and maybe I'll give it a taste test. Test it out. Make sure it's up to snuff, you know. I'll taste it with my brains. Yella titters and continues to listen to me. Most people will also have a bit of milk wine to go along with it. The wine has a bittersweet flavor. It tastes a bit sweet when it reaches the tongue, and it'll turn bitter as it goes further inside a person's mouth before imparting that sweet and milky flavor again once it goes down the throat. Is this a porno? Is this a porn? Raylan, are you getting weird with it? You talking about weird stuff? What's he talking about this? Although the idea of milk wine does sound kind of interesting, the way he puts it is kind of not something I would want to do. I carry Yellow on my back and tell her about the various food that I know. I don't know why I'm doing it. Perhaps that may relieve her loneliness. Homegirl's titters? Yeah? Yeah. Thus the two of us are going along the pavement under the shade provided by the roadside trees in the city. That scene didn't even cut right. The blood bank is further than I expected. By the time we arrive there, the sun has already gone below the mountains in the west, producing an orange glow in the sky. Are you feeling better? I allow Yella to get off my back and look at the place. Asics Art Pharmaceuticals Blood Bank. Nice name. There's quite a crowd, too. A lot of people selling their blood to get that money for those whoppers, am I right? Cheese in a aerosol can, yeah. Dude, I'm just looking forward to eating that apple donut tomorrow. Dipping in the coffee. You know, being like, I stayed up late. I'm gonna drink this coffee to wake myself up. I'm almost gonna dip this apple donut. That's the life right there. Apple picking, apple cider, and apple donuts, man, with some coffee. I was looking around to see if the apple orchard was hiring. I think like working at the apple orchard might be kind of like a dream job of mine. It's the orchard in Mattawan. Schultz Apple Orchard or something like that. And it probably doesn't pay that great, and there's probably like zero benefits or anything like that, and so it would take a ways to drive there. But I feel like that's something that's like a dream job that I wish I could have got into like earlier. I was telling my wife, I wish my dad were a farmer and I could have just inherited like an apple farm, apple orchard from him. Work outside, you know, picking apples, you know, boxing apples, making cider, selling the donuts, all that stuff. That'd be awesome, I think. alas, is not to be. Alas, I am bound to the factory life. A donut farm. Leave your kid a donut farm. Do it. Get a donut farm just so you can leave it for your kids. People are entering and leaving the blood bank through a small entrance from time to time, and most of them are young folks. Young folks who don't have a job yet, so they really need that money for video gum, for Marilyn Manson tickets, for Whoppers that they could taste with their brains. Okra, spinach, yeah. Farm life, man. You know, I was raised kind of thinking that like farm life was for idiots, and I've had a change of heart over the last like couple years. Machine greased donuts, they don't sell well, but it adds nutrients to the ground, helps the other rows grow well. This place is the work of the devil, that old man mentioned. Although it looks rather clean, I'm still on tenterhooks? Otis, can you remind me what tenterhooks are? What are tenterhooks? I don't know what tenterhooks are. I guess we can look it up. Why the hell not? The internet's for, right? This is what I like about the chill stream. You can like chill out and learn things. A hook used to fasten cloth on a drying frame or tenter. Interesting. On tenter hooks means waiting nervously for something to happen. All right. There we have it. There we have it. Anal hooks, tentacle porn. Yup. Confirmed. Yayla confirmed for anal hooks, tentacle porn. Is it? I see that you like kind of like edited that stuff out. Like, am I gonna get in trouble for saying it? I hope not. My kids in the future, though, are gonna like watch this and be like, "Wow, our dad is truly hard R word." If the people inside find out that I'm a clueless person from ancient times and take advantage of that fact to collect my blood, what am I going to do? Just like those thugs from yesterday who tried to sell my kidneys. Oh yeah, Raylan almost had his kidneys stolen from him. Yeah, it went through. Asshole!
どうしたの?
Yayla seems to have noticed my apprehension and is asking me while tilting her head in confusion. How much have you recovered now?
悪くないけど、どうかした?
You know, Yayla is a good waifu. She's a nice waifu. She's of good design. It's all going through, man. You used your powers to rescue me yesterday. Do you have it?
だから何よ。はっきり言いなさい。
Well, can you save me if I get into trouble?
何が起きるっていうのよ。
I'm just worried. If the people inside have unsavory motives like those thugs, I won't be able to escape by myself. Yela lapses into silence and thinks for a while after hearing my explanation.
怖いなら行かないで。別の方法を考えましょう。
Oh. I scratch my head. It is difficult to go on without anything to eat or drink for an entire day, and I think Yella isn't any better off. I should still go in.
はあ？まだ言ってるの？どうしてそんなに意見がコロコロ変わるのよ。
She's right. He's real wishy-washy. Tenterhooks. He is real wishy-washy. I've sorted it out. At most, we will die together. After all, we are also dead if we die of starvation.
ほんとバカね。行くわよ。
Yella strides toward the blood bank door while saying it. Okay, let's go. I take a deep breath and follow her. This time Yella pushes the glass door open without bumping into it. We enter the place and look around when we arrive before a reception counter. Blah, 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 blah. Can I even read? A woman in a blue uniform nods upon seeing us and approaches us with a smile.
こんにちは。私はこの血液センターで看護師をしているエリナです。何かご用ですか？
Oh my God. We have Nurse Waifu. Nurse Waifu is here. Finally. Hobo blood is in high demand right now. You're in luck, loser boy. Nurse Waifu. Here we go. It's about time. For me, I'd like to sell my blood. The nurse smiles upon hearing my request.
有償献血をなさりたいということでしょうか？
That's what selling blood means. The human failure. I gotta be nicer to Raylan, you know? Dude shot 300 years in the future. You know, he's somehow connected to this woman that he met like 2 seconds ago, in his mind, at least. You know, he's got no money. He got, you know, he almost got his kidneys taken out of him. Floyd should be in this stream. Floyd should be watching the stream right now. He used to watch my streams. I don't know why he doesn't anymore. I'm hungry. Oh, you want to eat? Good times. Compensation? Donate blood? How are you confused, Raylan? How is this confusing? The nurse's words are confusing. Oh, okay, straight up. And I scratch my head in puzzlement. Okay, I mean, to be fair, he is from 300 years in the past, so like it's kind of amazing that he even understands anything they're saying. Like the slang, you would think the slang alone would just be beyond his understanding.
献血をして報酬を受け取りたいということですよね。
Is this not what the blood bank is for? I mean, why else would I come to the blood bank? Yes, that's right.
わかりました。そちらのお嬢さんも献血なさいますか？
No, you leave Yayla alone. She writes something on a book and turns to ask Yayla at one side.
私
No, she's not donating her blood. The nurse sizes me up, then looks at Yayla before smiling broadly.
そうですか。ではこちらの用紙に個人情報の記入をお願いします。あちらの席をご利用ください。献血の準備ができたらお声掛けいたしますね。
She gives me a pen and a paper, then points to an area on the right. That place has a lot of chairs for resting. Oh, okay.
少々お待ちくださいね。
The nurse suddenly calls us to stop just when we are about to head there.
すみません。ご自身の血液型はご存知ですか？
Blood type? What is blood type? I shake my head.
ではまずは血液検査の手配をいたしますね。
Oh. I nod and walk toward the indicated area. Will the people here find it suspicious if I'm so ignorant of things? I take a seat while shaking my head. Yayla also sits down.
そんなことないわ。親切な人じゃない。あんたがボケーっとしててもあんなに根気よく笑顔で説明してくれて。
Oh, Bo, negative. Is that so? By the way, do you know what is blood type?
私が知る限り血液には4つの種類があるわ。
Oh, you know?
当然よ。
Her lips curve upwards as she explains smugly.
甘いもの、酸っぱいもの、塩辛いものともっと塩辛いもの。
Is blood A the sweet one? So if blood A is the sweet one, that makes sense why like bugs are always like coming after me and shit. Well, we'll see. Really? How come I have this impression that you're pulling my leg?
この私があんたを騙すですって？よくもまあそんなこと言えたわね。
Based on what you said, how are they going to determine the blood type? Don't tell me they're going to lick it. I begin to imagine the nurse breaking my skin with her fingernails and then using the tip of her tongue on me. Of course Raylan would imagine that. It seems very good when I think about it. Creep.
ああ、だらしない顔して何考えてるのよ。
No, nothing. I quickly stop my fantasies, look down, and begin to fill the form. Is Yayla drooling? What is that sound? Yayla is making a strange sound all of a sudden, so I look up. Wow, you're drooling! Wipe it off, quick! Damn, Yayla. People are gonna be talking. She wipes the edges of her lips, but saliva is still flowing out. What is that? I follow her gaze to see two nurses in similar blue attire talking to each other, and the trolley next to them has around a dozen packets of blood red liquid.
天国だわ。
Shit, she gotta chill though. She gotta chill. If she starts eating the blood right now, she's gonna break our cover. She has got to get herself under control. No wonder Yella is salivating, like me when I was thinking about plums earlier. Calm down. Those blood packs are this place's property now. You will create a lot of trouble if you simply take them to drink. Like, a lot. I quickly extend my hands to restrain Yella while she's getting up. Then I look at her and shake my head. She looks at the blood packs before she sighs and sits down again.
さっさとしなさいよ。記入は終わったの？早く。
I wanted to fill it all along until you interrupted me.
もう一度言ったら口を縫い付けてやるから。
Yes, yes, huh? How do I use this pen? I can't find any ink around either. I slide the pen across the paper a few times. Nothing is appearing on the form except for a few pressure marks. I look around, yet I can't find an inkwell.
ちょっと見せて。
Yella grabs the pen, tinkers with the thing, and even slides it across the form in my hands, but she still can't write anything with it.
すみません。用紙の記入は終わりましたか？
The nurse is gonna think we are so stupid. That nurse from earlier has come over to ask for my form. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know how to use this pen.
これはこうやって使うんですよ。はい、どうぞ。
The nurse takes my pen, presses the writing instrument's tail end, and returns it to me. Thank you. I'll fill up the form shortly.
はい、後でまた来ますね。
The nurse smiles at me again before going off. This thing is amazing. I move the pen across a blank part of the form a few times, and blue streaks appear on the paper at once. This is even better than the quill pens I used previously because it doesn't even need an inkwell.
落書きしてないで。さっさと書きなさいよ。
Right away. How difficult. This time I can finally write something, but I realize the form has many words that are totally incomprehensible. Yes, no, what do all these mean?
月経中ですか？妊娠していますか？過去1年以内に流産の経験がありますか？
She's saying Raylan's a woman. Because he's, can't take care of himself. Just kidding, love women, sorry. What do they mean? Pregnant? I probably won't.
バカね。ここに女性は記入って書いてあるじゃない。あんたは女なの？
She did just call him a woman. I see. I don't know a lot of words.
いいから渡しなさい。
Yella snatches the pen and paper from me and starts to scribble on it. From her handwriting, she should be quite well educated. Don't tell me this vampiress truly is a rich girl from a noble family.
はい、終わったわ。
Yella smacks my face with the form after filling it. Oh, thank you.
記入できたら用紙はお預かりしますね。それでは私についてきてください。
On Raylan's grave, it's going to say, here lies Raylan. He doesn't know a lot of words. To be fair, though, for a creative writing major, I kind of have a weak vocabulary. I'm gonna be truthful. I could stand to increase my vocab library, so to speak. It would be helpful. That's why I was thinking of doing, Ross Dude Reads Live, where I have like live readings of stuff that I find interesting. But every time I come across a word I don't know, I look it up and learn it. I think that would be kind of a fun and chill thing to do, for the channel. Here lays Raylan. Yes, exactly. Diction. Thank you. Big diction energy. The nurse happens to come here again. Okay. I quickly give her the form and go with her to her room. Oh, is Raylan gonna get it on with... Is the nurse gonna take advantage of Raylan? I think so. Listen to the music. I think the nurse is gonna take advantage of Raylan. Like his naivety. She's gonna take advantage of it. And she's gonna sexually assault him, I think. I think we're there. I think this is the part. Am I gonna get banned? Am I gonna get fired? There's like already an investigation into my YouTube channel and I get fired. Oh boy. Raylan 2. Hashtag Raylan 2. She places a few clear transparent tubes and bottles on a table as she walks me through the process.
袖をまくって腕を出してください。
Arm? The left arm or the right?
どちらでも構いませんよ。
I rest my right arm on the table. Then she ties my arm with a brown-colored band. Brown-colored band. Taps the surrounding part a few times, and the dark colored vein bulges. I don't know why I'm laughing. Will this hurt? I'm beginning to feel nervous after seeing my own vein.
刺さる時だけ少し痛いですけど、リラックスしていてください。
Next, she uses a cotton wool to apply a rather cooling liquid on my skin. Then she retrieves a tube from a transparent bag. One end of the tube has a long and sharp metallic needle. I won't die from this, right? I shiver involuntarily when I see the needle and tube.
冗談がお上手なんですね。心配いりませんよ。
I'm so nervous. My muscles have become tense. I can't bring myself to observe the nurse and her work, so I have no choice but to look elsewhere. Where is Yela? This girl didn't follow me? I thought she promised to protect me. Damn, I actually believe this tricky vampire girl. So much for whatever pact. Ow! I'm still anxiously looking around for Yela when I suddenly feel something hard pierce my skin. I turn there in reflex and see my crimson red blood flow across the tubing from the back of the needle into a round, long-necked, clear glass tube. My vision is getting blurry. Is my life being drawn away? Is this the end for me? I still haven't married anyone and opened my own restaurant.
はい、いいですよ。血が止まるまでこれで押さえていてくださいね。
The nurse's sweet tone in her voice snaps me out of my daydream. She pulls out the needle in my arm and gives me a piece of cotton wool to press onto my wound. Done? I didn't die?
はい、すぐに結果が出ますので、それまでおくつろぎください。
The nurse takes the glass tube with my blood and leaves the room.
うわー、鋭い針だったわね。恐ろしくてビービー泣き出すかと思ったけど、よく我慢したわね。
Damn, Yela. You're not really building your boy's confidence here. I like her, though. I like Yela. Not long after the nurse left, Yela emerges from God knows where and studies my arm intently. I'll just take it that you're counseling me. Where'd you go just now?
あの人たちがどこに血を持っていくのか見に行ってたの。
moved the blood? What are you thinking?
ただ痛い思いをするなんて嫌でしょ。取られた血を2倍にして返してもらわなきゃ。
She's a thief. She's a thief. Yela licks her lips. She looks as if she's been hungry for 300 years and is about to attend a banquet at a French restaurant. No, no. Missy, spare a thought for me. Even if you want to do something shocking, please wait until I'm done here. I don't want anything to go wrong and end up with people drawing my blood until I'm dead.
わかってるわよ。あんたと違って常識があるもの。
Then she swallows her saliva.
当然。夜まで待つわ。
Shh, the nurse is coming. The nurse enters the room when Yela is about to describe her nefarious plan, and I hurriedly indicate for her to be quiet.
結果が出ましたよ。
The nurse smiles at Yela, then she hands me a paper with many numbers on it. What is this?
申し訳ありませんが、基準値に満たない項目がありますので、献血はできません。
Huh? I can't. I really got pricked by a needle for nothing, and even lost a tube of blood.
こちらは商品券です。これをロビーの窓口へお持ちいただければ、水とパンがもらえますよ。
The nurse retrieves 2 small tickets from her pocket. Really? That's great! I glance at Yela. She's also looking at me and is licking her lips again. By the way.
どうなさいましたか？他にも何か。
I hesitate for a moment, but I decide to inquire for Yela, nevertheless. Could you tell me if I can exchange a piece of bread for a pack of blood, or where can I redeem a blood pack? The nurse frowns and has a puzzled expression on her face.
輸血するわけでもないのに、血液パックを何に使うのですか？
I'm just curious and thought of asking.
ここの血液は病院や許可された研究機関のみに提供されています。血液の品質を維持するために保管と輸送にも専用の設備が必要ですので、個人には提供されていないんですよ。
Oh, I see. Got it. Thank you. I nod in disappointment.
大丈夫ですよ。私は他の業務があるのでこれで失礼しますが、しばらく休んで異常がなければそのままお帰りになって構いませんので。
The nurse smiles and nods at us in response. Then she packs up the instruments and goes away, leaving Yela and I alone in the room once more. What should we do now? It seems we can't get blood the normal way.
まずはパンをもらいに行きなさいよ。
What about you then? Maybe I'm famished. My stomach growled upon hearing the word bread.
あんたの問題を解決するのが先。
She giggles and glances at my stomach.
お腹が膨れたら足手まといにはならないでしょ。
Okay, I don't have any other options for now. Fine, I'm going to exchange for something to eat then.
いってらっしゃい。
Yela waves her hand, sits on a chair, and closes her eyes in meditation. Seems she's saving her energy for our next step. I'll return shortly. I clutch the 2 food vouchers in my hands as I head in the direction the nurse gave to us. This is a good place to stop. Anyways, I'll see what I can do when it comes to streaming this game some more. I don't think I'll be able to finish it by Halloween, but whatever. I like this format. It's pretty relaxed. Like my blood's not, boiling to like 1 billion. I can probably actually go to sleep without, being haunted by the 100 times I was killed, in certain video games. So I do kind of like this. This might be like the kind of type, this like style of game might be the type that I could stream maybe on like the weekdays, and then maybe like the Saturday night stream could be like the, high octane, stuff. The stuff where I die, like, always. That might be a good way to go about it, to have fun and still not, like, lose sleep. In any case, Otis, have a good night. Everybody in the world, have a good night. I'm Ross Dude, and peace out.